When it comes to the box office, it may be hard to beat what became known as the Summer of Barbenheimer last year, pushing moviegoers back into theaters. But a sluggish start this year has some wondering how much longer the popcorn will keep popping. CTV's Allison Bamford on the big picture.
Closer I am to find. A movie moment that doesn't come around very often. Barbenheimer taking over last summer's box office.
That was kind of a once, maybe not in a generation, but once every few years phenomenon.
This summer, a slower start to what's typically a busy movie season. Expected hits The Fall Guy and Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, underperformed at the box office. But there are signs the momentum is shifting.
Coming to you live in Riley's Mind.
Inside Out 2 earned an estimated $155 million in its opening weekend, the highest since Barbie last July.
If you give people movies that they want to see, they'll go to the movie theaters. People are still wanting to be entertained in kind of an old-fashioned way.
An old-fashioned experience many still prefer over watching movies at home.
We cried and cried together. We didn't know it would have such a depth of feeling, this movie. That's something you share, when you're out, not when you're at home.
Summer screenings account for about 40% of box office sales, but earlier this month, yearly ticket sales were down 26%. A trend independent movie theaters like this one fear could force them to close, according to its owner, a possibility some moviegoers can understand.
I think that for many people it's more convenient to watch at home.
And while fewer movies are coming to theaters this summer because of last year's writers and actors strikes halting production, experts say upcoming films like Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine and the disaster film Twisters should hopefully turn things around.
We'll look back and say, it was a slow start, but we ended up doing pretty well.
A new emotion.
Allison Bamford, CTV News, Regina.